here. It's okay, Mars. Mars, a comedian, he coming up soon, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I want to bring up my boy, who I think is so fucking funny, but he came in tonight. I think this is your first time here at the Cookie Jar, right?
Oh, first time in the Cookie Jar.
At the Cookie Jar, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Virgins in the room, you know what I'm saying? About to pop your cherry, all right? Y'all start clapping right now and hear from Notorious B.F.G.
You hear Notorious BFG, and here's this fat, bald, Mr. Magoo looking motherfucker. Oh, nothing here. I guess it's dealer's choice. I like to do a little Lizzo. That one, I think she's a fabulous entertainer. What she does to her staff, you know, she's a tough boss. You don't have to like your boss, you just gotta respect your boss. Especially since Lizzo once killed somebody with her shadow. I need a little audience participation. Young lady, would you like to help me in this little gig? No. Oh my gosh! How about over here? It's very simple. I had a girlfriend once who was a psychic. In fact, she was so good at predicting the future, she broke up with me before we even met. Okay, but she did give me a little trick. And coming over here tonight, I knew that I could get some audience member to think of something, and I would write their answer to the question in this pamphlet. It's an amazing thing. You sure you don't want to help me? I won't just ask the question. You're sure? How about you, young lady? Oh my gosh. All I want you to do is think of a number. Think of a number between 1 and 1,000. Keep it to yourself for the moment, and I have your answer written right here. Everybody think I can do it? Yeah, okay, all right. Think hard, keep it to yourself. Yes or no? Is your answer 246? Your answer is no? No! Some of you have heard earlier that I've been married 32 years. It's actually to the same woman, 3 children. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. Wow, thank you. But we fight on occasion, and one time she told me that if I was going to grow as a person, I had to embrace my mistakes. So I gave her a big hug. That didn't work out so well for me, so I knew I had to do something drastic. So I went out, kind of embarrassed to say it, but I had "I love you" tattooed on my dick. Yeah, she wasn't impressed. She said I was just trying to put words in her mouth. Now, happens to be my 4th wife. I have been married 3 times, but I have never been divorced. How does that happen? Oh, well, my first wife did die of poison mushrooms. My second wife died from eating poison mushrooms. My 3rd wife died, what do you think? No, from a fractured skull. She wouldn't eat the fucking mushrooms. I go by Notorious BFG because my first name is Ed, my initials ED, which is synonymous now with the male disaster known as erectile dysfunction. Yeah, it's not easy going through life with your first name after a disease. Now I know how my sister Chlamydia feels. Oh, but I'm really hard on myself, notorious bald fat guy. I mean, I have a flat stomach, as everyone can see. It's just the L is silent. Yeah, a little spelling there. Let's see. All right, we'll do a quick one. I used to be a boxer, and you can tell it kind of explains a lot. I was going to tell a boxing joke, but I forgot the punchline. Tell you about my crazy family. My father, after having 4 children, he decided he had to have a vasectomy, but unfortunately there was a complication, and they had to remove both his testicles during the operation. They were a little nervous when they thought, we're going to wake him up and tell this guy. He's not going to be very happy. So they woke him up and said, "Sir, we're sorry, but there was a complication. We had to remove both of your testicles." And he got very mad. Understandably, he said, "I'm going to sue you. I am going to sue the hospital, but first I'm going to break your jaw." And the doctor laughed and said, "You ain't got the balls." Okay, I have, my wife had a niece, well, she still has a niece, who was acting weird in a kind of demonic sort of way. So my wife's sister went out and hired a priest to do an exorcism, and it worked. The niece calmed down. But my wife's sister didn't pay the priest, so her daughter got repossessed. Oh, what a rumpus, huh? I have an idiot cousin. I was walking down the street with him once, and we saw a dog licking his balls, and he goes, "Boy, I wish I could do that." And I told him, "Hey, why don't you? It doesn't look like he bites." I heard coming over here that the oldest dog, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, age 28, died. Yeah, it's sad. But the owners shouldn't be surprised. I told them what would happen if that little bastard shit on my lawn. Oh, okay. My brother was a legend in the little town we grew up in. At 14, he actually slept with his teacher. Yeah. The problem was he was being homeschooled. And I'll leave you with this, some practical advice to live by. Never, ever drink water, because fish fuck with it. And the tough thing about being fat, can anybody see my dick?
No.
No? Okay. Neither can I. Thank you very much. YouTube.
Hey, we got Jason. Notorious BFG, can't see his dick around his motherfucker. I